drifting in outer orbit. I drift into outer orbit. I don't know if I can afford it, but like a sponge I try to absorb it. And I feel like this win I might just forfeit. Is it the technicality? I'm not sure if I'm in the range, but if you're in the vicinity, let me know if I should tweak the game. A little bit of loss in the wind, lost in the rain was the hurricane. Sipping on something, looking at myself in a reflection. Not sure where I am in this moment, but the moment is drifting inward. I try to put the moment, the description in words. Sometimes I feel like I don't fit in the description, but the notations are corrections of the right and wrong. Corrections of my rights and wrongs.
My rights and wrongs, of my rights and wrongs.
Corrections of the rights.
Can't ignore me like a storm beating on your roof and on your door. You hear it, you hear the pitter patter, you hear everything. Sometimes the chitter chatter is the same thing. It's all about the words, it's all about the storm, it's all about the herd. It's all about how people meet, how about these people try to be on their feet, always trying to move, never trying to follow. But they all have these thoughts that are hollow, so we know that we gotta really go. I don't think that every story's been told, but we need to see what we don't really need to. You have to open your eyes just to go through over and over like a projector screen, playing the same movie every single day, in the same scene. But you don't want to see it now, want to know the truth isn't there, but it's a fact and it's there. And it's not what you see, but it's what you don't want to see that makes you believe.
Hello, hello, what I've seen. I say hello, hello to my dreams. I say hello when it's mellow unseen. Sometimes I feel like I'm jello steam, 'cause I'm melting, liquefying in a liquid state that's solidified back solid. Sometimes I try to define it, what can't be defined, but I call it what it is for the moment at hand. It's everything, it's nothing, it's something, I can't.
Everybody wants to be a showstopper. I said, what's gold, copper? How you know, is it proper? I want to do this, but I'm no doctor.
Put the iron in the blood like Tommy Copper.
I can only heal what I know how to steal. I can only know that it's real because I've dealt those cards. I know the deal.
52 and in the deck. We'll be doing this since we 52 or death. Till the 99. We've been rapping since we was maybe like 9 or 10. Listen to a little CDs back then. We're just kicking it and it's always been what it's always ever been. And it's in that envelope assignment, trying to rhyme for the flow with the soul in alignment.
Like a solar system, there's many technicalities, there's some wisdom, there's a lot of things people don't know, and there's a lot of things that actually people will never know. That's how we go, that's how we roll. We can do the complex shit. We got the scrolls that were written in an ancient scribe, but actually it's how you feel when you're alive, and that's how we put it out, that's how we seek it, that's how we believe that we can always do this. We don't need it, we just bleed it, we just know that we can say everything that we want to say, and we put it with the wordplay, all the metaphors that make you start to explore. You wish that you were there, but you know that you opened doors, and you left, and then you came back through the right exit, and it doesn't really sound like you knew that.
Yeah, through the portal, we just engaged through a timeline. Hear the chatter from the sideline. I don't know why, but I hear a voice that says that I'm fine, and I listen to my heart. Sometimes I remind my mind on the sideline is where they start. A little bit of fire for the spark, but I'm trying to retire that dog from the bark. Put him on the leash, tie it up on the yard, make sure the leaves are blowing in from afar. We can see it through the galaxies and stars. We don't know where we came from, but we know who we are. And who we are? We're fucking aliens.
Out of this world.
We're scientists. Cloning stems.
Yeah. Next level.
Stem cell. We got more lead than a pencil. I got a Bill, Washington, Denzel.
Yeah, I heard that. I feel that the herd are the herbs who rap, and sometimes they can't adapt. Sometimes they don't know that it's all about how you react to the math equation that you need to find. There's a formula, there's a word, there's a design, there's a time that you need to follow through now. I wish that they knew everything that they knew. How do you want to change what can't be changed? I feel that it's all chained. Everybody's connected to the ground. Everybody's looking up, but they're not looking down. Need to see a way to escape. This is how we do this. Get outing of the rat race. At a good pace. At a good pace.
At a good pace. I try to keep it even with my step. Keep breathing the breath. Breathe it in deep as the deepest depths. I'm just trying to not keep a secret to be kept. I'm feeling what I feel, yet it's a guesstimate. You could be my guest, you could guess it. Estimate, death's reppin' it, definite. These motherfuckers ain't stepping it, cause it's too deep in these dark waters. I feel in my heart there's a lot of blood. The heart of an author, it bleeds out on that Barnes and Noble. You know we come with the hardest of vocal, soft like a petal to a flower on a rose. But we're going hard, gentle but composed, but we're keeping it poised. You know that we ill, for real, feel what you feel. We making noise on the heel. And that's a little melody that's unchained, telling me that there's never been pain where there's jealousy and flames. And I can see the persecutors of the purgatory in my peers. I'm not sure if that's what you could put me in, like a category, but it never appears as close as it appears. Looking in these doubling mirrors, troubling times, bubbling blinds, dandelions.
Double up on your rhymes.
Electrifying storms.
I said, excuse me, do you have a minute? Do you have an ear to lend?
Yeah.
It's been a year. It's been a lot of friends. Starts to bend, starts to contort, starts to build everything but a nice fort. Just for you to fortify how you can't commit, how you want to forfeit. But sometimes it's how you sit and how you wait. If you don't want to wait, then you gotta get up and move through this granite state. Go up to the north and down to the south. Open these people, know that the word of mouth is gonna travel and it's gonna babble too. These people are like Babylon, they know when you move through, it's always a good thing. It's not always the best, but sometimes it's how you do this, how you relieve the stress.
Take a deep breath and I let it all go. Never sure where it's ever go, but I keep it in my back pocket, a token of affection, a memento. Where did the moment go? Where the moment went? The moment's now, no, the moment was then, no. Maybe I'm confused where the moment is, cause these moments are moment to moment motionless, and moments are driven by ambition, cognition, and in the subconscious, conscious vision, I see it. Sometimes I start to talk about it as I live it, I walk it, I breathe it, and I see it all around. See it in the sky, see it in your eyes, I see it in the dirt on the ground, and we're looking around for nothing other than excuses. Sometimes I have a reason not to use this, but I use this just a reason with the excuses. So sometimes I feel like it's useless, but I use this not to be a pain in the ass, but I'm looking at all the stained glass, and I think it's so fucking beautiful the way that it looks, the way that it shines. I'm looking for a light to lighten up my eyes and lighten up the lighter side, so I keep looking at myself like the brighter hasn't died.
That's the way it moves, that's how good it is, that's how you know you move, that's how you know you should, that's how you know you could. Sometimes I wish I would, but I never did, so I opened up my eyelids. Let it live, let it breathe, let it deceive, let it be that one that makes you just try to start to leave. Let it free you, sometimes not freedom, but you know that you stayed when you really could have run. So it's never always what you really thought then. I wish that I could have thought what I thought now, but then again, I wish that I didn't. I'm glad that I'm here now, glad that I steer how.
Woo.
It's a lot of fear, but I don't fear now.
Nope.
So I haven't had that trust, had that conscious mind, so I just let it erupt, and I felt like a volcano when the mind frame blew up, and I lost my damn, lost it all, lost the sanity. But sometimes it's how you find your family, how you find the people that you need, and how you can't be greedy, but still you try to grieve. all the lost, all the same, all the gain, everything, it's not really a game.
No, it's not a game, and we ain't playing. Sometimes I look at the sunshine as I dance in the moonlight, hear the drum line to the pain. Try to give into the moment that I won't complain, cause I know I'm thankful for the air that I'm breathing. And I say words of love, and those words are accepted, so I guess my prayers are receiving. Sometimes over time, looking at the skyline as the time is receding, we start to be believing in a victory, but in the moment of chivalry comes the retreating. But I know that it's a little bit deep to jump in, as I can't swim, as I'm not sure if I'm going against the current or what's current currently. Is it about the currency? What's current to me currently? Lately, I guess you could face me. I'm looking for the comments. Haley. My Ophelia. She's my Ophelia.
What will be next? Gotta take another step.
Yeah, we've been doing this since like, well, over the years. I'm sipping a soda.
I'm drinking a beer.
I'm smoking Marlboros.
I got M&M's.
I wish we had some Skittles or some M&M's.
Yo, fuck you, Eminem. I'm just kidding. I'm a big fan. I wanna rap. I wanna tell my fam that I got what I need to do to maintain, and I can do this. This life is simple and plain, but no, that's not the truth. I know it's difficult. Every little hurdle, sometimes I wanna hold, sometimes I wanna jump like a pole vault, and I can't land, so I know that in this damn land I just wanna run all across. I wanna keep on traveling, I know that the cost is gonna pay a little heavy little debt. I don't think that there's nothing that I've never said or ever heard, but I know I follow no herd. I don't think that I've put this dirt and make it dirt disturbed, but I feel this earth has made me felt that I knew my worth. So I had to compete and I had to run now, had to do a couple laps just so I could run it out and relax. Don't wanna pay tax, just don't wanna stay in the same old tracks, following the path of the people that already walked. I wanna go my own route, I don't wanna talk.
That's what you call in the zone, I guess, to no fault of my own. It's not your fault, the fault is mine. Maybe we're standing where the earth divides on the fault line, standing on the crack, just trying not to panic. Grand Canyon, the river snake through, looking at time as I'm tasting that withering grapefruit. And I know it's a little bit forbidden, this sweet, I guess it's missing within the hidden victory, but I see it in what's identically the identical symmetry of everything. And I feel it in my ventricle whenever I breathe. I open up the fasciotomy. It's kind of like an odyssey. How odd to me. It's like an oddity. These necessities are commodities, and it's a luxury. Living so plush. This life is so fucking beautiful. You feel the rush. Blood to the face. Love is pain. Love is luck. Love is the taste on your palate. So we of the people put the vote on the ballot. We have a choice.
We have a choice.
We have a choice.
We have a voice. You gotta speak your mind. Make it clean turpentine. There's a certain time where you need to run, where you really need to shine. But it's so obnoxious, I feel that we have to do this. Sometimes it's not toxic, just the way that we talk slick or talk shit. Sometimes I don't think that I have it, but you lost it and you know that it's honest too. Sometimes it only takes a promise to make it removed, to take away what you really didn't believe. Everything is about the word, everything is about how you deceive.
I like that turpentine. I was hoping you were gonna say serpentine.
I was really certain.
But the certain, whatever.
Serpent,
yeah.
I was really looking. I knew that I was not taken. I knew that I wasn't booked. But with my life, I could write a book.
Yep.
Would anybody read it? I don't know.
I peep it.
I think that people might show themselves when they're by themselves. When they're in a crowd, they want to hide themselves.
Them.
Let it.
Them, they are but those are those who won't be disclosed from their memoirs. We keep the secret open just to tell you to believe it, invoking what you hear when you need it, keeping it open. You keep it, I leave it. Secrets are notions, and our thoughts collided, thoughts confided.
Yeah, it's kind of like looking through life through a kaleidoscope. I just hope we don't collide. I hope that we don't need that scope, that we know that it's not right. No, it's always going to be the wrong. But if you look at it that way, then yeah, it's the same song. But if you actually try to interpret it, you will know that it'll get better, and you can interpret when it always hits you too, like a smack in the face. What you gonna do? Get a tissue for your issues, and you remove what now sometimes it's not really that new, but you still try to walk through everything that you saw, but you saw through everything that wasn't compatible, but you had to do it. You were actual managing everything that was manageable, and I felt that it was just collateral for all the thoughts that you once had, all the notions that you made, all the oceans that you went, and the roads you paved.
Petals plucked. Your life is crazy. This beat's cool too. No joker, all king. Yeah, we just keeping it open to the sting. What I feel is that I'm looking for something, hoping to sing. If I could only broken bandage, broken wing, maybe I could manage to cope with everything, deal with this doubt. Maybe I could then let you know I could feel what you feel if you felt what I felt. Maybe if only that time would tell. And spell out a little letter on the vine. Let it twist down the words of my spine. Let it straighten up the upright, kick it through the punt. Not sure what to say. See you next Tuesday. Convenient to say. I'm not sure what I'm trying to convey, but I'm in between, the in-between gray.
Back in the day, it was a Wednesday. It was back in the day.
No, it was a Wednesday.
I think it was a Wednesday. And it keeps on going on. It keeps on writing, flowing a song, knowing that we're hoping, holding on to what we thought we'd lost. Now where you know where you belong. Sit and wait. I just can't sit and wait. I can't sit and wait. I can't sit and wait.
I can't.
Gotta keep on moving. I can't stay still. I know that sometimes what you say is not real. Try to have that hidden agenda, trying to have that person propaganda. Know that everything is not certain, but we're hoping, we're hurting, and we're knowing we're holding the scope, but we don't want to see what's going on through the focus. I hope that it's not what I think I need to see. I feel that right now I want to stay in secrecy. Don't want to be around any people. I want to stay alone. I don't want to go to church. I don't need the steeple, but I know the evil, it's always gonna run. It's always gonna be there. It depends. What's always hasn't been undone. And if you've done what you really need to do, what you need to do now is think your life through.
I thought it through, I had an epiphany. I saw a vision of you and you envisioned me. And what we see in each other can free a picture of unity in all its peace. And I feel a piece of my eye is caught a little bit of pieces in the sky. Falling down, falling clouds on my head. Can't get up, can't get out of my bed. Can't eat, can't sleep, can't stretch. Can't breathe, can't breathe, can't breathe. Breath, take it in and let it out. Shower the skin, get out this house. Madness of the walls, and these walls talk. If only my mouth would move to the same pace. bad translation from another language with a different vocation. Trying to relate a relation, trying to escape a statement before it's stated. Deliberations within it's deliberated. I'm just trying to configure the configuration before they configurated. It's vindicated. It's liberated.
I feel
it's the anonymity.
I feel it's higher to be hibernating. Sometimes I'm waiting. Sometimes it's the cyber that makes you subside when it's cascading. So you feel you know. You feel the road. It's not paved in gold.
You feel you know.
You know the road.
You feel you
know. It's not paved in gold.
So
You feel you know. You know the road. It's not paved in gold.
Maybe we do, maybe we don't, maybe we will, maybe we will, maybe we won't. Maybes, a lot of maybes and if so's. But maybe then, if that day comes, I suppose I will be there too. Hold arm in arm, walk through the gates true. Life, die, flesh, live life, prize, death, live like it's my next motherfucking breath. But I'm gonna take a right where I made a fucking left. But I'm gonna get it right, I guess. I'll get another try. If only I could close my eyes and rest.
I now have direction. I know where I'm going. I know I'm accepting. I know that it's just another lesson that was learned. Everything we gotta do makes us concerned, but you let it burn. And you know that the routine, it's the right place that you go, so you know it's the right thing. You know that you actually need to start writing all the thoughts down, because you have a lot of them. Everything you have, you solve them like a rubber man. It's all you. It's all the facade. It's not you. It's not what you saw. It's what you break. It's what you hope. It's what you hate. For heaven's sakes,
their eyes were watching God. 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 Now fucking applaud.
Let me get a hand clap, let me get a handshake. Sometimes I stand back, just wanna stay up behind the curtain. I just wish that this earth was not hurting as much as it really needed to. And sometimes I feel that we don't really see it through. We don't look at what we actually have in front of our eyes. We wanna do this every single day, but we don't open up our inside. Sometimes the outside's what we need, and how we do this, how we bleed, and how we start to breed, and how we start to grow. How we plant a seed, how we know we can do this and still go and not stop every single day. But every day, it's another day that we might leave. Every day we don't believe. Every day that we see, we might go to sleep and not wake up. So deceive yourself and feel the greed, the wealth, the felt. Sometimes it's find yourself.
I don't like to need, but I like to know. So sometimes it's not detected, undetected, like riding a white steed through white snow. Looking on the mountainside, it's on a steep slope. I'm not really sure if I'm rise over run, but as soon as the sun rises, looking in the skies, it's become what you hear, the drum in your heart. So that's a calling, that's calling from afar. That moment, you can hold it together, but in that moment, maybe if you don't hold it, it'll break apart. Not sure where I'm ever gonna go, but I'ma go wherever I go, and I've been that far from that road just way back when. We're just thinking about those back bends. No wonder wall, but I wonder about y'all. If you wonder for the wandering falls. And I'm just looking at my own self-reflection, losing myself, finding myself in question. What's in question? No reason to stop believing, so I never stop believing, no question.
No question at all. Sometimes it makes you start to fall, but you need to put one foot down. Even if you need to take a knee, you know that you got back up. How?
Sorry, I didn't know where to stop.
I don't want to take a break.
That's good.